We have all probably heard the phrase, if it's not broken, don't fix it. But the NBC2 investigators discover a housing program repairing and renovating foreclosed homes.
And they're using your money to replace things that aren't broken. NBC2 investigator Andy Pierrotti is live in Cape Coral to explain. Andy?
Kelly Lynn, so far the county has spent about $13 million fixing up eyesores in neighborhoods like this one hit hard with foreclosures. But a local contractor contacted us to say that the county is replacing things in homes that aren't broken.
Home repairs and renovations. If you've done it, you know how pricey it could get. But what if taxpayers footed the bill?
Replacing this equipment is not going to increase the value of the home.
That's what's happening in the Neighborhood Stabilization Program. It uses millions of federal stimulus dollars to buy, renovate, and sell foreclosed homes. But their allegations renovations aren't needed, actually wasteful. So we asked certified home inspector Bruce Lunsford and longtime home builder Wyman Stokes to review planned repairs on 3 random homes in the program before renovations have started. All were built 4 years ago. One of the most expensive renovations, new air conditioning units for each home.
It's a good brand name. It's a good unit. It's one I would put in my home.
If maintained, AC units typically last 15 to 20 years.
It is wasteful.
New well water equipment, hot water heaters.
You know, it's easily got another 6-7 years left in it.
And new plumbing fixtures.
They look brand new.
Total cost of replacing equipment at all 3 homes, $22,000. That's money for renovations our experts say was unnecessary.
I mean, to me, it's just another example of a big government boondoggle program.
We want the homeowner to be extremely happy and satisfied with the new home.
Sean Tan heads up the program. He says the county replaces faucets and water heaters because sitting well water can corrode metal.
If the AC has another good 10 years left, then why replace it?
Well, we don't know we don't know the history behind the AC. A lot of times with foreclosed homes, it has been heavily neglected.
But here's the problem. The NBC2 investigators uncovered the county never inspects equipment before removing it.
You know, it's kind of like replacing your car if it's dirty instead of just washing it.
Tan argues replacing equipment reduces chances of new homeowners paying for major repairs shortly after buying it.
And the last thing they want to do is, knowing that we're trying to cut corners, try to save a few dollars. You know, I'm sure no homeowner appreciates that.
A program helping to stabilize neighborhoods, some say, could be doing more with your money.
While the county does replace some items with more energy-efficient items like AC units, our experts say that the benefits don't outweigh the cost. This program is successful. It's renovated and sold 85 homes in Lee County hit hard with foreclosures, but there's only $5 million left in the program, and once the money's gone, it's gone. So if the county stretched its dollars more, it could renovate more homes, stabilizing more neighborhoods. Live in Cape Coral, Andy Pierrotti, NBC2.
Well, last night, the NBC2 investigators told you about a Lee County housing project using tax dollars to renovate homes and fix things that aren't broken.
And now we find out that perfectly good items like air conditioning units, water heaters, even faucets are being thrown away. NBC2 investigator Andy Pierrotti digs deeper and joins us now to explain what he's uncovered. Andy?
Well, and after reviewing stacks of documents, we discovered more potential abuse. Even items that could be donated to others are being thrown away, along with, some say, your tax dollars.
From a financial point of view, it just doesn't make any sense.
At every turn,
I really see no reason to replace these.
Home inspector Bruce Lunsford
It looks like it has barely been used, if ever.
and home builder Wyman Stokes found working equipment the county plans to replace in 3 government-owned homes. From 4-year-old AC units
I'm just wondering why they're even replacing it to begin with.
to nearly new plumbing fixtures and hot water heaters.
You know, it's easily got another 6-7 years left in it.
The government stabilization program buys, repairs, and resells foreclosed homes to qualifying families. Paid for with federal stimulus dollars, it's intended to improve areas hit hard with foreclosures.
I mean, to me, it's just another example of a big government boondoggle program.
It's more than just 3 homes, though. The NBC2 investigators spent weeks checking out records involving some 75 homes sold in the program. Of 61 homes built in the past 6 years, nearly half of the AC units were replaced, costing $108,000. Almost every hot water heater is new, and the plumbing fixtures were replaced too for $34,000.
The county admits it doesn't even know if the equipment that they plan to replace is even damaged. Why? They don't do inspections. But it just seems like you could be stretching those dollars to help more homes.
Right. I guess, you know, the thing is you come to a point where if you're stretching the dollars, are you compromising quality and durability?
Program manager Sean Tan considers the 5-year-old AC units junk if they don't meet energy efficiency standards.
So we're just going to get rid of it.
What? You know, they're throwing away perfectly good ACs, you know, when there's people like us that could use them.
Shannon Hawes could use an air conditioner.
Coils, the coils are shot.
The Lehigh Acres mother of 2 has lived without an AC for 2 years.
Fan there. Sometimes they have the window open, but they get tired of the critters coming in.
If they're usable, there's no sense throwing them away. It's a waste of resource.
Bob Hebert runs the same program in Charlotte County. Everything they pull out of homes is donated to Habitat for Humanity.
But by and large, if the equipment is good and it's a fairly recent vintage, we don't replace it.
Replacing this equipment is not going to increase the value of the home.
The same housing program run 2 ways. One that could help more homes, more people.
Within the past few hours, Lee County Housing Department confirmed it was contacting charities to see if anyone was interested in using some of that old used equipment. Some nonprofits we talked to say they'd be happy to remove the equipment on their own at no cost, even signing a waiver of liability. Count on us to let you know what happens.
I couldn't even begin to tell you what a benefit it would be for us to have this.
Big changes coming to a county housing program directly resulting from an NBC2 investigation. Today, Lee County announced it will soon donate used household appliances and air conditioners after we exposed the county disposing them during home renovations. NBC2 investigator Andy Pierrotti shed light into the wasteful practice, and he joins us now with the details. Andy?
Len, we're talking about nearly brand new appliances the county considered trash when renovating homes funded with federal tax dollars. Less than 2 weeks after our story aired, the county suddenly had a change of heart, and nonprofits stand to benefit.
Replacing this equipment is not going to increase the value of the home.
If it wasn't broken, Lee County still threw it away. Air conditioning units, water heaters, and plumbing fixtures.
It looks like it has barely been used, if ever.
Working equipment we found Lee County trashing to replace with newer products.
It is wasteful.
Federal stimulus dollars funds the Neighborhood Stabilization Program. It buys, repairs, and resells homes to improve areas hit hard with foreclosures. At least 80 homes so far in Lee County, costing $13 million. This is what the county first told us what it does with the used equipment.
Once we're done with these materials, we consider them salvage value. Or we just consider them junk.
Today, the county sent this letter to local nonprofits, asking to see if anyone was interested in receiving used air conditioners and household appliances from renovated homes. Ann Arnell is head of the agency in charge of the program.
Do you wish you would have done this sooner?
Not necessarily.
Glad you're doing it now?
I'm open to doing it now, so as long as it does not, you know, create inefficiencies in our system to be able to accommodate this, we're happy to donate equipment.
Michael Graves is a little more excited.
Begin to tell you what a benefit it would be for us to have this.
He hopes his nonprofit can get the construction donations. All the money he makes from his iCan thrift store helps support and feed locals impacted by AIDS and HIV.
400 clients in our food pantry alone. That money goes to buy food.
Household equipment, once considered trash, soon treasure for others.
Nonprofits have until October 10th to submit letters of interest. The county hopes to start the process the beginning of November. There is still $5 million left in the program, which means many homes are still expected to be renovated.
An NBC2 investigation leads to some major changes. Lee County picked a nonprofit to get used household appliances and air conditioners.
The decision to donate comes after we exposed the county trashing the equipment during home renovations. NBC2 investigator Andy Pierrotti first broke the story and explains how the policy change will help.
Scratching, scraping metal. The sound of it?
I'll push.
Music to Michael Graves' ears.
This is going to be fantastic. I'm Michael Graves.
The iCare thrift store manager is thrilled because he now has appliances, hot water heaters, and air conditioning units that were going to be thrown away.
Thank you.
It's really exciting. I'm happy that this has worked out.
County Human Services Director Ann Arnell picked ICANN to receive the used appliances.
All right, so how do you unpack these?
She oversees the federally funded Neighborhood Stabilization Program, which buys, renovates, and sells homes hit hard with foreclosures. But the decision to donate wasn't the county's first plan. This is what a supervisor told us this summer.
Once we're done with these materials, we consider them salvage value, or we just consider them junk.
It is wasteful.
The policy change comes after the NBC2 investigators exposed the county trashing perfectly good appliances, paying to replace them with newer products.
We appreciate you bringing it to our attention, and we're happy to make something happen that will benefit other people.
The money ICANN raises by selling items goes to families impacted with AIDS and HIV.
1 month alone worth of medications to stay alive with HIV or AIDS is anywhere from $2,500 to $3,500 a month.
So this is going to help?
This is going to help significantly.
But ICANN isn't the only one benefiting.
The stove and refrigerator here.
John Kakich purchased nearly a dozen appliances donated by the county this morning. He's installing them into affordable housing units.
What we're hoping is we set an example for the neighborhood of what can be done there.
Hoping restabilize another neighborhood, which was the goal of the program all along.
So this makes it a perfect fit.
There's about $3 million left in the program, which means the county hopes to donate used appliances to ICANN monthly for nearly 2 years. That's more money to a local nonprofit and equipment recycled into more homes instead of a landfill.